Injury and pain can cause athletes to slow down, take time out, or stop playing sports altogether. But I'm using new technologies that aim to help athletes to overcome pain and get back on track. Hi, I'm Ebony, and by combining virtual reality and exercise therapy, I'm working on tackling this problem in the sporting world. Jumping, reaching, lunging, running, throwing and catching can lead to injuries to muscles, tendons and bones. As a physio, a common technique used to treat injury is through specialised exercises, but sometimes people can't perform these exercises because it might hurt too much. So that's where virtual reality comes in. Virtual reality uses both visual and sounds to transport the viewer into another world. By using this technology, we can give the brain different messages. First, we do a series of tests to assess the participant's muscle control and movement. Any pain?
Yeah, just a little bit of makeup there.
These tests may include measures of how deep a person is able to squat and whether or not they have pain. We also test muscle response through transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS. For this, we place a magnetic stimulus over the patient's head and trigger a twitch in the muscle at the front of their thigh. On the thigh, we use electromyography to measure just how the brain is controlling movements in the participant's body. Next, we have the participant put on the headset, and in the VR experience, we can manipulate what they see and how they experience movement. One of the techniques is to visually show the participant that the distance they move is less than what they are actually moving. So in the VR world, the participant might not think they are squatting very far, but in the real world, they are. Another technique we are trying is simply placing the participant in a different scene as a distraction. We can take them to Santorini, a football stadium, and many more destinations. We perform the same tests again with the headset on, and afterwards do TMS to see if there are any changes. Our initial tests show that participants can move more using the virtual reality than they can doing the squat without it. We're going to look at a number of different exercises in combination with virtual reality as part of this research. So, what's happening here? Pain is not just about messages from the body. The brain gathers information from the eyes, ears, previous experience, etc., and the body, and then it decides if it needs to protect you. If the brain decides on protection, we may experience pain. When you have pain, lots of different areas of the brain are involved. There's not just one pain centre. So using techniques like virtual reality in people with pain is trying to change the inputs and messages to the brain and the areas that light up, with the goal of affecting the outputs, that is, pain and movement. This research is only in its early stages, but we hope to create many more VR experiences to help engage the brain in rehabilitation.